Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Becky.
We are registered dietitians that are passionate about food as medicine.
In this video, we are whipping up a delicious bone broth-based smoothie as a way to enhance your child's immune health.
Bone broth is a traditional food that requires the slow simmering of bones that are often roasted first. So you roast the whole chicken for the family, pick off all that meat, and then that carcass is going to go into a pot with some aromatics, maybe onion, celery, carrots, garlic cloves, and some other herb seasonings and spices. And you're going to want to simmer for about at least 12 to 18 hours to get all of the amino acids and nutrients of focus out of the broth. Bone broth can be very supportive for the immune system and for gut health. As it chills, it gets gelatinized, if you will, which can coat the gut and aid in prevention of leaky gut, which can offset inflammation and food sensitivity. But often, bone broth might not be the most popular choice to serve to your children as a food as medicine staple. So we've come up with some creative ways to get bone broth in your child's diet. In fact, you can check out this video here where we make bone broth popsicles and also educate you on fever myths, the role of how fever can actually enhance the immune system and does not need to be suppressed or treated.
Yes, I've been sneaking bone broth into my kids via smoothies since they were probably 18 months or less, and they don't even detect the flavor. So I do recommend using a pretty neutral bone broth. Usually chicken's going to work best in this application, and nothing that is like super flavorful like a turmeric, garlic, black pepper, or something like that. Might just be a little too much in a bone broth. So we'll start with 1 cup of broth going into our blender.
And just to call out, this recipe is not just for kids. This is one that we both love and enjoy and could be a great way to get bone broth in your husbands and really all family members. Let me get to that cup mark here. Beyond the broth, we're going to add some creamy coconut milk. So this is full fat coconut milk. This is the Simple by Native Forest. It is free of guar gum, the only ingredients being that organic coconut and water. This is going to add some healthy fats like medium chain triglycerides and really make this into kind of an orange mango creamsicle in a flavor profile. I'm going to add more fat with what's called coconut manna or coconut butter. So different than the coconut oil, you'll see that this is not translucent. This has some of that coconut meat in there and more of the coconutty flavor profile. So I'll throw in a good old tablespoon here.
All right, and then I'm gonna start zesting an orange. We're gonna use the entire orange, including the zest and all of the internal parts, including the white pith, for some really robust antioxidant support. I'm just gonna pop this blender over here. And then Allie is peeling our ginger. So peeling off that tough skin with the back of a spoon. And then we'll just pop the ginger in here for further immune enhancing effects and digestive support.
So here's about 1 inch of that peeled ginger. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in the blender along with Becky's zest. And then if you wanna hand me that orange, I can.
All right, yeah, we zested most of the orange. You could keep going if you're very detail oriented.
So I'm just gonna cut off the majority of the peel, but retain some of that pith. That bitter nobilen compound is actually very supportive against breast cancer, and it drives bile flow, so really good for liver support and biliary function. Throw that in there. And as I'm getting the skin off the remaining part, what else are we adding in?
I'm gonna do about 1 cup of frozen mango, so more rich vitamin C there. And we're also getting some tropical enzymes that can actually help if we're dealing with any muscle or body aches.
I know, I was just thinking about this being a really good beautifying smoothie for varicose veins because hesperidin is also rich in the flavonoids of the citrus peel and also in that BioC+.
And I'm gonna open a full capsule of BioC+. So this is also a great vehicle for getting some supplementation into your kiddos. So our BioC is a combination of vitamin C derived from acerola cherry, as well as quercetin, rutin, and hesperidin.
Let's get this blended up. And then we will add in that grass-fed whey at the end. All right, so this is nice and creamy in here. We're gonna go ahead and add some ice because there wasn't that much mango. We kept it a little bit lower carb so that it is balanced in macros of carb, protein, and quality fat. So we're gonna add in about a cup of ice to get a good mouthfeel and temperature. And then once that's blended, we will toss in our grass-fed whey.
All right, so this smoothie really could tolerate between 1 and 2 scoops of grass-fed whey. We're just gonna do 1 and split it as a snack portion, but if you're doing a meal or a meal for an adult, certainly a full scoop per person.
That's enough to just get it fully incorporated. Give it a taste. Cheers. Cheers. And now we used a little bit more of a flavored, this is the like Thanksgiving blend of fond bone broth. If you are a novice to bone broth, you totally want to use their unflavored standard chicken broth, which I would recommend for kiddos and newbies, if you will. This will have a little bit of those herbaceous notes in there, but the orange and the mango and that ginger with the creaminess of the coconut milk, I think really balances things out.
Yeah, and you could always up your mango, maybe taste your smoothie before you serve it, especially to small children. Up the mango if you need to balance out the savory flavor profile, or even add a little squirt of a little bit of raw local honey.
Absolutely. Did you learn something new in this video, or are you excited to taste our bone broth smoothie? Put a comment below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Naturally Nourished YouTube channel so you never miss out on our bi-weekly releases. I'm thinking of you not feeling nauseous.